Hey team, how are you? So I'm just gonna put a quick message out. It's basically day 16, maybe day 17 of the 30-day challenge. I'm not sure where we are. And it's a shame I've lost count, but I'm still focused on maintaining consistency. It's actually raining outside and I'm still gonna go for a jog. So what I want to talk about today really is about the things that you can control and the things that you can't control. So the things that you can control in your life are you, right? Your thoughts, how you direct your thought, and the attention you put your thoughts onto. That's well within your control. What you can't control is other people, external events that are happening to you. So what I recommend is focus on what you can control. Improve the inside game, improve your inner game, and understand the victory is from within. It's from inside you. And so try and get higher and higher and higher as a developed, evolved human being. And the development and the evolvement takes place at the level of thought, because it's your thoughts that have properties. And what I mean by that is that your thought is not just a thought, it carries weight behind it. That's what I mean by property. So it's a thought that is either positively charged or negatively charged, right? So it's either optimistic or negative, kind of pessimistic. So when you think about things, you have a thought bucket, and in that thought bucket is where, like, if you imagine a stream, a river coming, and then the bucket is there, one drop or the bucket gets filled with water to its optimum level, to its filling point. Once it's full, then no other water can fall in, no other drop can fall into the thought bucket. So what happens is, whatever's in that thought bucket at that time is what you are. What you think is who you become. So you have a choice in what thought, what drop of water falls into that bucket. That you choose through willpower. You decide, okay? And when you decide, then that becomes you for that moment, for that thought. So the idea is consistently to have great thoughts being directed by your willpower. And what I mean by willpower is that your will is determining what thoughts to push and keep away. So your willpower is holding back thoughts that you don't want in that thought bucket. So you use your willpower to hold the thought in the thought bucket. Once that thought is in there, that's you at that moment, and there's no other thought that can get in. Now, once that thought is it empties out, then you can put another thought in. But again, your willpower is choosing to hold back thoughts that you don't want in, and your experience of life is just that thought in that thought bucket. And so, like I said, once you're experiencing that thought and it's in your thought bucket, no other thought, because the thought bucket is full, can come in. It'll only overflow out. So if you hold good thoughts and you choose the type of thoughts that you want to hold, the properties, the values of those thoughts, then your being will become that person. So you'll be a fantastic and amazing person. And so part of the thoughts is also about having optimism and hope, and recognizing that there is no such thing as giving up, giving in, kind of feeling as if you are some sort of failure. If you always have an optimistic thought, then you will always be directed positively, and however you're directed is where your action is. Now, so choose the things that you can control and focus on developing your higher being, your intellect, your spirituality, your wisdom, through routine and practices, daily practices, to make that happen. And then the things that you can't control, still within your thought bucket, be optimistic about them, try and influence and change them, but recognize you can't do it in the short term. It's a longer term thing. And so that's why hope is also still very important, because you're being optimistic that eventually, ultimately, possibly you can change the negative experiences that you have that are outside your control. in the long term. So both these things, the positive state, controlling what you can control, and having an optimistic outlook and a potential to change things that are not controllable immediately in the long term, gives you a state of being that is positive and optimistic, and that affects your well-being. That affects your whole physiology, because your well-being is linked your physiology is linked to your well-being, and how you think, how you are, is how you're going to feel, and how you're going to feel is how you're going to reflect in your body, in your biochemical makeup, in your physiology. So those are the things I wanted to talk about. You're going to see the jog. I didn't do a great job again. I recognize that I'm a work in progress myself, and I'm trying to work on the things that I need to work on. So we're all in this game together. It's not like I'm exceptional in any way or different in any way. I'm just expressing or articulating the things that I'm feeling, documenting, recording, and presenting them back to you as insight that you can utilize for your own for your own benefit, for your own situation. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Wishing you a wonderful day. Stay focused. Bye now.
Hey guys, how are you? Day 16. Did a quick 4-minute run at 11:30 in the evening. Still not going backwards, which is a good thing. Maintaining consistency, so I'm progressing, but definitely need to uptick on the length of time I'm running. Not recording me talking right at the beginning made a big difference, and so I'm just going to sign out now, just to say that progress is important as well. So we're still not going backwards. We're not kind of accelerating forwards, but we're not going backwards. Hey guys, day 16 of the 30-day challenge. Just doing a quick jog. Not going to record much because I want to concentrate on the jog. We'll get back to you.